Hi, Sculpted Beauties, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to come and talk with you all about how the Sculpted Beauty platform that you all are looking at right now came to be what it is today. But first, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Christina, and I am a beauty entrepreneur who specializes in body sculpting and instruction. I'm also the CEO of Sculpted Beauty University. This channel goes hand in hand with my master course, The Fundamentals of Body Sculpting, coming real soon. If you want to get to know a little more about me, again, my name is Christina. And although this YouTube channel is new, I myself am not new to YouTube. So a little bit of a background of me and my past YouTube career. I started my very first YouTube channel in 2015. Now, at my core, I am an entrepreneur. That is why I introduce myself as a beauty entrepreneur, but big emphasis on the entrepreneur part. On my first YouTube channel, I was giving out thoughts and ideas on how to upgrade the quality of your life. So I am a mentor through and through. I mentored on that YouTube channel for over 7 years. Now, the channel went on to amass around about 45,000 subscribers, gaining well over 5 million views. I learned so much about publishing content on YouTube, but also publishing content in general. Saying all that to say, back in 2022, I sold my YouTube channel, put my head in the research. So, your girl is a nerd. I love to do research. The research I love to do is about things and or topics that I absolutely love. My ability to do research is kind of like one of my superpowers, one of my strengths. And it really gives me that edge that I have on life. Again, because if it's something that I love, I'm to research about that subject. But the way that I do research is I will be also embodying physical practices of the thing that I am researching. So not only am I getting the literature of the thing that I love, but I'm also getting the life experience, the physical experience of the thing that I love. That is just how I research. That is how I do the knowledge. That is how I do my due diligence when it comes to doing my research and education for the things that I truly love. Again, I'm a nerd. I love to research. I love to read. I love to write. I am a forever student. And on the other side of the spectrum, I am a forever teacher. So everyone comes into body sculpting and business different. Some come in from being dermatologists. Some people get into body sculpting from nursing. A lot of your body sculpting technicians will be massage therapists, and they probably offer the services interchangeably. Some seen that it was a lucrative business model and came in from that. Me, I came into body sculpting From the body sculpting perspective, let me first start by saying I started my first ever weight loss journey when I was 12 years old. Now, you probably can't tell, but that was many, many moons ago. I'm a lot more wise now. But nonetheless, I was an overweight kid, 12 years old to be exact, and I went on a weight loss journey that catapulted me into the love for fitness and nutrition. Again, a forever student. So when I fall in love with something, I research it to the bone. Superpower. Research. When it's something I love, I research it. Okay? To be approximate, I was about 12 years old. I weighed about 190 pounds. I am on a good day around about 5'7", and I was fully grown by the time I was 12 years old. So I was around about 5'7" at the age of 12 years old. And to be a 5'7", which is kind of tall, but still not the tallest woman in the room, but to be a 12-year-old, 5'7" little girl and weigh dang near 200 pounds, that is obese. And I knew it, and I knew for sure I had to do something about it. Natural researcher here, so my go-to was go research how to lose weight. Go research the science of weight loss. Talk to any and everyone who can give you some advice, some knowledge. My go-to, even at 12 years old, was get the knowledge. Now, the valuable things I learned in my life, I love to apply lessons. I retained a lot of that knowledge. I was able to carve and sculpt my perfect body. I was able to sculpt and create the body of, I can't speak for every woman, but the body of many women's dreams, and I learned a lot in the process, retained a lot of it. I went to college when I was 18 to become a personal trainer, a dietitian, and nutritionist. Remember, back when I was 12, I went on my first weight loss journey, got engulfed in the art of fitness and nutrition, and went on, forever scholar, to become a personal trainer. My goal was to become a aerobics instructor, making aerobics and or workout videos, and go the media route. So that was my goal for fitness and nutrition for the future. Everything that I learned from that, again, I retain. So here I am at about 27 years old. I had my last child, which is my third child, which is my son. I have got 3 children. 17, which was exactly a year after I had my son, I had an extra 150 pounds of body fat on my body. And that's fine. Okay, I am a woman who has had some babies. I have seen some things, been through some things. It looks a certain way. Okay, whatever. You can, if you gain weight, the beauty of that is you can lose weight. Again, also, I already have all this knowledge. I know how to lose weight. I know how to sculpt the body. I know these things, right? So the fact that I was going to have to lose a tremendous amount of weight was not what concerned me. It's like, okay, if I can lose 20, I can lose 120. That's just the kind of mindset that I have. on life. My issue was that I didn't have the wherewithal to even lose 2 pounds. I didn't even care. All the care that I had to lose any weight, get back healthy, get back to a healthy body weight, let alone look sexy, all of my motivation for that was gone, and that terrified me. So, what is knowledge if you do not apply it? Here I was, a 27-year-old woman who had over 10 years of education on weight loss, health, fitness, and nutrition. However, I'm sitting here over 150 pounds overweight, not applying any of the lessons that I had learned from the past. In fact, I feel like I weighed 150 pounds heavier than I should, in spite of the fact that I knew how to lose weight and I know how to be healthy and I know the difference between good and bad and right from wrong, right, as we all should. So I kind of felt like I was in a mode of self-sabotage. So I'm sitting here at 27 years old talking about my age had a 2 by it still, with zero motivation too much of anything else than what I already was, which was a wife, a mother, and at the time I had the YouTube channel that I was building up that I just spoke of a little bit earlier on in today's video. And so that scared me. Having no drive, having no desire to be young and beautiful while I was young and beautiful terrified me. And so off and on, I tried to get some of the weight off and I struggled my ass off. It was a struggle. And trust me, I know it is easier to just say, oh, well, I don't want to be skinny anyways. I don't, by the way. But I would rather just stay big and eat what I want. It's easier to say that. That's why the majority of bigger people say that. Because it's just easier that way. 2018, I go to my second ever tummy tuck consultation, and my plastic surgeon of choice told me that I needed to lose at least 60 pounds before he would even consider me as a candidate for the tummy tuck procedure. Now, that broke my heart, hurt my feelings, tore me up inside. However, here this woman was with 150 pounds of extra body fat on her body, coming to a plastic surgeon to ask, will he cut her stomach skin off? The delusion was definitely real, and that hurt and that pain of my feelings being hurt and me not getting what I want essentially was fuel to my fire. I was able to kick back into the motivation to start at least working out. So I did that, and then here comes the inner scholar. I start falling back in love with fitness, researching the new fitness techniques and enhancements. Sign up for a gym in 2019. It was a Planet Fitness right across the street from my condo in Lake Elsinore. I chose to go to this Planet Fitness because, again, not only was it right across the street from my condo, but it had 2 perks that I really wanted to incorporate into my lifestyle at the time. The first was a chair that offers water massage. That was pretty cool. Didn't use it very many times, but again, it was a pretty cool option that they had available. And I believe it was called Beauty Angel, which was a tanning bed look-alike that you stood up in. Instead of the tanning lights, it had a pink light, a pink glow. And you stood on this vibrating platform for 15 minutes. And inner scholar starts to come out. I was going home to research what this pink light and this vibrating platform was. 2019, by the way. So when I research it, knowledge about red light starts coming up. So needless to say, I start reading and or researching red light therapy. Knowledge about the vibration plate. I didn't know it was called a vibration plate, but knowledge about different vibration plates and what vibration therapy even is came up. And then I started buying little tools like steam rooms, sauna belts, detox belly creams, and osmotic wraps. And I just got engulfed in the world of body contouring. But here is the thing. I had never heard a day in my life the word body contouring outside of fitness and nutrition. Never heard of it. I had never heard of an ultrasonic cavitation. I didn't heard of a ultrasound. I didn't have 3 kids. Never heard of an ultrasonic cavitation device before 2019. So I start going and I start researching the best red light therapy devices to buy, the best vibration plates to buy, and cavitation machines start popping up. Pressotherapy machines start popping up. 2019. Radio frequency devices start popping up to go along with my love of biostimulating, anti-aging, and beauty treatments. And so in my research of red light therapy and vibration therapy, again in 2019, I start running into body sculpting tools to use in tandem with my red light therapy device and my vibration plate. Remember, I already know about nutrition. I already know about fitness. I already know little body molding hacks. I just don't know that I am body sculpting, right? So when I see body sculpting machines for the very first time, I instantly know exactly what I'm looking at because of my past history with fitness, nutrition, the anatomy of the human body, etc. Saying that to say, I never in my life ever heard anyone ever mention the word body sculpting ever. So the first time I ever heard of a cavitation device and or probe was to use it on myself. I've had many since then, by the way. So the knowledge and the education that I know is from an embodied standpoint, meaning the things that I am here to teach you have both the science and the literature backing and the embodied real life backing. I could tell you why you need to use more ultrasound gel during your cavitation treatment. It's where I didn't use enough conductive gel and I had got shocked by the cavitation head. Gel there, but I'm still being shocked because there was not enough. So a lot of the education and the knowledge that I am giving to you all is through years of extensive research, physical and or personal embodiment, and that is what I am selling you in the fundamentals of body sculpting, my master course that is coming soon. That leads me to the next thing that I want to talk about. Sculpted Beauty University is in its rough draft phase. What that means is that the YouTube channel that you are looking at is for a future business. Now, again, I have some prior YouTube experience, so what I gained from my history with YouTube is that if you plan on having any kind of online platform for the future, it's better to start right now where you are at. Start something, whether it's get the email together for your online platform or the channel itself, or publish some of the content for the channel, etc. But what you are looking at when you look at the Sculpted Beauty University YouTube channel is a future business in its rough draft phase. I know it looks so good that it looks like a finished product, but it's not. And the other thing about me is that I don't like to rush things. Things happen in my life in divine timing. The reason why it's a business for my future entrepreneurial ventures is that I am a little over halfway done raising my children. What that means is that my children are not babies anymore. They're older. So that means in 10 years from now, my children will be grown. And I want to make sure that I don't neglect myself health-wise, look-wise, or financially. The thing about parents, I'll speak for mothers, is that we tend to lose ourselves in our role as wives, mothers. We tend to lose ourselves in those very important roles in our life that when we are empty nesters, or when it's all said and done, we're looking around and our children are grown, right? But we look like shit. We don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, excuse my language. We don't have a savings. Our credit is in the low 300s. We're 150 pounds overweight. And that thought terrified me. So as I am a woman who is raising her family, loving on my husband, loving on my children, nurturing the season that I am at in my life, I realize that in 10 years from now, I don't want to look around and say, what now? Now, saying all that to say, I am just breathing life into my future business right now with my YouTube channel. I am just giving Sculpted Beauty University a lifeline, which, by the way, Sculpted Beauty University may not even be the YouTube channel name and or the business name. The business is in its rough draft phase. Everything's being perfected. Making sure that it is a well-oiled machine that will be a beast in the future. And that's why my rough draft looks so good, because can you imagine what the finished result is going to look like? So What you're looking at is me just breathing life into a future business venture in beauty for a older Christina who has finished raising her babies ever so careful and cautiously, ready to release my not so small children into their lives and let them do what they want to do and be who they want to be while I do what I want to do and I be who I want to be, which is a beauty entrepreneur who specializes in body sculpting and instruction. A body sculpting instructor, giving you all an embodied approach. I can teach you how to get tremendous body sculpting results with nothing, no tools. So if I can teach you how to get tremendous body sculpting results with zero tools, I can teach you how to get great body sculpting results with expensive tools, cheap tools, and everything in between. That is the whole point of the fundamentals of body sculpting, is to help you find out what you can do where you are at right now. Figure out how you can start where you're at, to starting where you're at with what you have to become a body sculpting technician and or body sculpting instructor. My intention is to help you do that with ease. Meaning, if you're going to become a body sculpting technician, you need to know the science behind body sculpting. If you're going to become a dermatologist, you need to know the science of skin. If you're going to become a personal trainer, you need to know the science of that thing. The Fundamentals of Body Sculpting, my master course, designed to teach you the science of body sculpting. It's going to teach you what it is that you are doing when you are cavitating, when you are doing radio frequency techniques, vacuum butt lifts, vacuum therapy, cupping therapy. What is happening to you when you stand on the vibration plate? When you know the source of the thing, other people can pick up on it, almost as if it has a scent. That scent is embodiment. And that's where I teach from, is embodiment. The thing that I can promise you is I would never package up and sell you anything that I did not know of and or about. Everything that I teach and or talk about with you all is something that I know about. The next thing is that my YouTube videos are a free offering to the world. Information that I give you in my videos here on this YouTube channel can be sold. So the Fundamentals of Body Sculpting, my master course, has over 43 comprehensive modules in it. What that means is that this is a master course because it is a course filled with courses. The reason why the price will continue to go up is because one day one of the courses inside of the master course will cost as much as all of the courses combined when you buy the Fundamentals of Body Sculpting master course at pre-sale price. And the price for the course will eventually go up. Saying all of that to say, Sculpted Beauty University hasn't even launched yet. And up until I say that it is still in its rough draft phase. And up until it does fully publicly launch, I am going to continue to publish and upload videos on this channel and continue to create other online platforms and help to grow Sculpted Beauty University up until the moment where it does finally go 100% public and it is ready to be seen by the world. And again, the name could potentially change. It'll still be in alignment with Sculpted Beauty University, but the name is subject to change. Although my rough draft looks good, it's just a rough draft until I say it's a finished product. And there is plenty to come for the future of this YouTube channel, because as you all may probably know from today's video, I have 8 years worth of YouTube experience. It's actually a passion and or love of mine to do so. So I have a lot coming for the Sculpted Beauty University YouTube channel and platforms. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure that you like the video just to help people just like you find videos just like this. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can come back and get videos just like this, and just so that you could become part of the community, part of the family, part of the Sculpted Beauty universe. And that's the video. This is a little bit about me, Christina, the CEO of Sculpted Beauty University, and how I even got into body sculpting and instruction. And that is why I prefer teach up and coming and or already established body sculpting instructors and or technicians how to body sculpt in the future. Bye.